Please introduce yourself and tell us why you're attending EMEX this year.
I'm Maciej Rendla. I'm the Technical and Sales Manager at FLOWBOX. We're a Czech company and we're looking to find partners to help us expand into the UK market here at EMEX. We are already covering quite a lot of Central Europe and some Asian and Australian market, and now UK is just a natural next step to expand beyond Central Europe. So we have a software solution that on its core is an energy management system that delivers energy saving to our customers through monitoring, data analysis, and control of the outputs. Because fundamentally, we try to control all the building technologies, and that is the core what we do. Realistically, the software is really flexible and it provides an umbrella solution to any needs a building might need. So we very often integrate different hardware and different solutions already in place from different vendors. So we commonly come into buildings and older ones where initially, while the building was built, you had one BMS system to control the air conditioning and heating. 20 years later, somebody decided to add new technologies, add a different supplier, new BMS solution. They don't communicate together. What we do, we put ourselves on top of it, connect into the existing technologies that are already in the building and communicate with them in the ways possible. Sometimes through APIs, sometimes we have to replace the BMS system completely.
Why is using data for building controls so important for sustainability?
Because that's where you can deliver ultimate savings. A lot of the companies do monitoring, and monitoring is always the first step for everybody. You need to have the baseline, and you can easily identify some leaks or excessive consumption. But control allows you to go way farther and actually act upon the data you collect and intelligently, very simple example, turn off heating while the windows are open. And and this was very simple, but we go way farther, and with some of our machine learning algorithms, we're able to really optimize stuff. And we also do predictive maintenance and other industrial things that our industrial partners are keen for.
How do you handle the retrofits with existing technologies?
Realistically, most of our projects have been retrofits so far, just because when buildings are built new, there isn't as much potential to save, but for the older buildings, the potential is much greater. And we start the easy way. We don't want to overwhelm our customers. We would start by measuring utility meters and then adding additional measurements where viable and where it makes sense, and identify baselines, identify where savings is possible, and then look at the technologies that we would like to control in a building. Often we can already control existing things in the building. For the retrofits, it would often require a bit of hardware modification, but we can do it. So yes, and that's how we step by step go with the customer, looking at their needs, where the most savings could be had. Because the last thing you want is to come into a building and say that, oh, you need to replace all the technologies you already have and buy all sorts of this new stuff. Nobody wants it. So we really look at what is the goal the customer wants and how can we get there with what's already in the building with as minimal new stuff to be added.
How has the energy crisis affected client expectations?
For the business side, it's the best thing that could have happened. Everybody wants solutions like ours at the moment, and clients are very keen to save money in the end. Like, all the climate goals are awesome, but in the short term they're looking to save money, and that's what we can deliver to them. And our biggest problem at the moment is delivering to everybody who's interested in our way, and that's why we're looking for partners to help us deliver. And ultimately our goal is to deliver as much as possible, because that will have the biggest impact possible. We will save the most energy by.
How do partnerships help your service efficiency?
So we are, I would say, small to medium-sized company, and it's not possible for us to serve the whole world. And a lot of the time, and especially in countries like the UK, because of a lot of the legacies that are already here, you need somebody with local knowledge. And we cannot do that from our Central European perspective, to be honest. So we need somebody who will be closer to our customers and will be able to deliver physical hardware implementation, and also when doing the specification, be closer to their needs and understand their needs better than we would do as trainers.